There is a gospel that litters the landscape, that advertises that the goodness of God does not give room for adversity. It advertises essentially a God who is only a God of the day, not a God of the night. And I'm using the word day and night in metaphoric terms. A gospel that has advertised God as the God of the mountains, and that is the valley does not walk there. He is the God of the rich who hates the poor. Who hates the poor so much that he will not visit them. That's the kind of God that we are stumbled on. And in case you are offended that I'm saying those things, many of these comments were made in the open. Many people, because in our nation, what is largely believed for truth is who speaks it and not what was said. So the Berean culture of hearing thus saith the Lord and going to check to find out truth, comparing things that are said with what the Bible calls the more sure word of prophecy, that which is written, has disappeared. Because I've heard ministers say that if God speaks to your pastor and he says something to you, you can't go back to check from the Holy Ghost if your pastor speaks to you. So like I said to someone this morning, you have to pray for your authority structures that they don't miss their way concerning you. But it is wrong to say that the voice of your pastor is louder than the voice of God, because pastors are men and they can err. God is infallible. Be with me. I went that route to make you understand that the Berean culture requires that even if they are an apostle of apostles, like Paul preaches to you, you must go back to check if the scriptures I hope you know that what the Bereans were reading were not the Pauline epistles. They were using the Old Testament to judge what Paul was saying.